Hi, this is the paid trading application what we have. It's a very simple software. We have something called as white groups. Here we add the scripts that are there for a particular group. Now let's say banking. Now we add all the banks. So you can see that we have the banking back here, but is this is exclusively sort of like we have the private sector banks and the public sector banks added here. So we select all and then do the back test. We will be getting the symbols, the pairs. So we have certain groups like this: banking, IT, auto, cement, pharma. So we have around 24 groups. Now what we do is once we add all these groups, do the back testing for 10 years. We have the data for 10 years and we do the back testing for 10 years. And then it automatically generates the calls for us whenever there is a trade. Now let me just come back to the watch list. So I've just clicked on the watch list. It will take some time for you to come back to the actual pairs. We have roughly around 500 pairs running on which the code runs. Now 500 pairs in the sense, let's say we have around 250 or 250 working days. That will be roughly two trades every day on an average. So you have the watch list, you have the settings button where you can set your investment, and my trades is nothing but whatever trades you are already into, you can add it into the my trades window. So these are the pairs that we have currently running. So you can see roughly around so around 511 pairs are there. Now let me just come back to you can select it this way also, the trade status. You have some trades running now, trading now, and you have some trades like watching. Watching in the sense those are the upcoming trades or future trades that can be generated. Now, these are some of the trades that are running. And so instead of going into this, let me just show you what are the trades that closed yesterday. We had some Union Bank trades which closed yesterday, IOB and Union Bank. So IOB and Union Bank yesterday, the trade actually closed. So this is trading application. I'm just trying to open the charts now. So meanwhile, we'll get the watch list also. So we have got the watch list. So you can see that. So IOB and Union Bank is a trade that actually closed yesterday. Let me just show you how the when the call generated, what was the investment and what is your profits. So we have something like 19 trades in this particular pair, IOB and Union Bank. In this 19 trades, around 70% is winning trades. The highest winning trade is 521. Highest losing trade 89,000. See, this highest losing trade might not be this high. That would have happened because of some split or dividend. So usually that will not be the highest losing trades, and the winning trades also is something like it might be more than this. It can be more than this only, because there would have been some calls which would have already given you 20% profit, and it would have ended in a loss also. So this particular call IOB short. So you'll short one lot of IOB. You'll buy Union Bank one lot. This call generated on April 29. So you can see the correlation should be around 70% is what we look at, but it is 96%. And here the z score is 2.7. It automatically generates the call, and when the left side of the trade is in red, you should have this percentages more than 70 or around 70. This call generated on 29, you can see it went into loss the next day, and again consistently made losses. And then on 11th, that is day before yesterday, it turned into profit, and finally it closed yesterday at 22,000 rupees profit. So how do you know when your trade is you're supposed to exit the trade? You are supposed to exit the trade when your Z score becomes less than 1. It starts at 2.7 or 8. Once it becomes nearly 1 or less than 1, your trade will automatically close, and you will get this message. So for an investment of roughly around 1 lakh rupees, this is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs is the total turnover worth of the trade. So in case if you are getting 10 times, that is in futures, your investment will be 1 lakh. 1 lakh, your profit is 22,000 rupees. So that is around 20% profit, 22% profit in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 days, you have made this profit. So this closed yesterday, and similarly we had an other call, Union Bank AL, that also closed yesterday. I'll just show you that trade. No, there is another trade. I think Union Bank and Bank. This also closed yesterday. So you can just go to the end of the trade. No, I think it was another trade. Let me just so Bank of India and Union Bank. I'm sorry, that trade closed. So this is the trade that closed yesterday. Union Bank, Bank of India. So you can just see that this particular trade got generated on 27th of April. So that was Union Bank buy, and Bank of India was a short. So you will short one lot in Bank of India, and equal amount you buy in Union Bank. So it started with negative profit. You can see the Z score is 3.19. The excellent correlation. When you have these conditions perfectly all right, you can enter into the trade and wait till you make profits. So you can just see that it went under loss, and then it turned into profits, and finally it exited at 25,000 rupees profit yesterday. Now, what is the investment? It is around 1.2 lakhs. 1.2 lakhs is the investment here for this particular pair, and you have made a profit of 25,000 rupees. So, roughly around more than 20% returns. And again, the highest losing trade and highest winning trade might not be the actual figure here, because there might have been some split or dividend happening in between. And you can see that we have the data for this particular pair from 2004 to 2015, that is the currently running trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. So within a span of 10 days, we are making an return of around 20%, slightly over 20%. So these are the two trades that closed yesterday. But let me just show you some trades which are currently running. That is Union Bank and Allahabad Bank. So I'm just showing the latest trades, but there are many other trades which have already triggered. So this particular trade triggered on May 7th, and you can see that Allahabad Bank we had to short and we had to buy. So if it is red, you will short. If it is green, you will buy. That is simple. So equal worth 99 Allahabad Bank you'll buy in one lot in futures, and equal amount you'll buy. You'll short one lot in futures, and you'll buy one lot in Union Bank. And in case if both are not matching, then you'll buy some shares in the spot market. So your total turnover should be equal, almost equal. You can see the correlation started at 3. 95% was the correlation. The Z score is 3. So the first day it was 9,600 profit, the second day 11,000 rupees, and the third day it it is still continuing. See, your 1.46 should come down to 1, then only your trade will close. Now, this is the profit that you have already made. Let's say around 1.2 lakhs is your investment. 1.2 lakhs, you have already made 41,000 rupees. So that is the kind of trades that you will get. And you can see the trades here. The number of trades is 16. The profit is this much. Winning trades are 93%. Excellent winning trades. Highest winning trade is this. Lowest losing trade is 14 rupees 76 paise. So these are some. This is the latest trade. So we'll just see how it will react even today. In case if Union Bank goes up or Allahabad Bank comes up, the trade might close in much more profits, more than 41,000 rupees. So this is the last call what we had. So that was in November 14th. You can see the second day itself, it gave you 20% returns, and then it went down to losses, and then again finally it gave you profit. So these are some of the trades that we have in Union Bank. This trade might close today. These are old calls, Arvind, let's not waste our time. Bajaj Auto and Hero Motocorp, that's a new call. You can see that this particular trade, it has already given you 20%. The May 8th, the call generated. Bajaj Auto was a short, so you'll short one lot in Bajaj Auto and you'll buy one lot in Hero Motocorp. Your Z score is 3.49, more than 2.7%. 92% is a correlation. You can see the next day, 11th, 4,000 rupees was a profit, and yesterday it closed at 26,000 rupees profit. And the trade is not closed still. We still have another 5.5%. In case if it comes down another 0.5%, this particular trade might go beyond 30,000 rupees profit. So this is Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto. So Can India is an old call, Can BBCL. Can Bank and ICICI is a running call. Let me just take the backfill and keep it ready. So let's come back to the trade trading. So you can see Can Bank and ICICI Bank is a current call running. So Can Bank is a buy here, 343. The call got generated on May 8th. We'll buy one lot here and you'll short one lot on ICICI Bank. You see the Z score is 3 and 89% is a correlation. So on day before yesterday, the profit was 13,000 rupees. Now you can see that it is 2.11. Your profit is 17,000 rupees for yesterday. Now this Z score should become 1 and it might even double this profit also once it comes to 1. And you can see the number of winning trades here, 17. Highest losing trade I already told you, it can be different because there was a split. During that split, the amount might have changed. And number of winning trades might be actually more. When you see there is a loss call, it might not be at the end of the trade. It could have already given you some profit. So let's go to the next call. So Federal Bank and Can Bank, that's the next trade. We can see that this particular trade, we got it on 8th. That is, we short Federal Bank one lot and we bought Can Bank one lot plus the remaining difference in the turnover in spot market. So 2.97 is the Z score and 80% is a correlation. That is an excellent correlation. And you can see that yesterday, in day before yesterday, 9,000 rupees was a profit. And yesterday it closed at 8,500 profit. You should remember that this will turn into profits once your Z score becomes 1. It's already in profits, but the profits will be much more once it turns to 1. So again, the same highest losing trade or highest winning trades might not be the exact figure because there were splits in this particular some scripts. We will see that later. I'll show you even that also. And the number of winning trades might be actually more, considering your trade would have already given you 20% profit and it would have ended in a loss also. But you should have booked the profit when you have got 20% returns. So that is Federal Bank and Can Bank. Let's go to IFCA and Shriram Transport. I'm not showing you this HCL Tech OFSS. These are old calls which have already closed. So IFCI and Shriram Transport Finance Corporation. So we can see that this is a risky trade because the correlation is 45% only, 46%. We need a correlation of at least 70%. So in case if you are ready for the risk, you can always take the trade. So, and you can see that Z score is 4.49. It is way above 2.7. But this risky trade gave you very good profits also. So you can see the next day it gave you some 8,000 rupees profit, and on May 6th it is 19,000, and 7th it is 24,000. Then it fell down to 18, and again it came back to 29. Now yesterday it closed at 36,000 rupees. We are still looking for this figure to come to 1. So 36%, 36,000 rupees is your profit. That is for an investment of 80,000 rupees. So 80,000 you have invested and you are making 36,000 rupees in 6 days. That's very good profit. So Karnataka Bank and this one, let's see this. So we had 18 trades in this. You can see that we have the data for last 10 years. So you can always check all the 10-year calls. So this call generated on May 8th. Karnataka Bank we had to short Can Bank we had to buy. 2.7 is the Z score. 87 is the correlation. Excellent. The next day we got 11,000 rupees profit, and it has already given you 20% profit yesterday. So that is your investment here is 80,000 rupees or 88,000 rupees. So we have already made 20% profit. You can exit here, or else you can wait till this 1.6 becomes 1. So that might close even today also. It is Karnataka Bank and Can Bank. I'll show you some calls which got generated yesterday. Tata Motors and Icon Motors, it got generated yesterday. So you can see that you'll always place the trade at the end of the day. At the end of the day at 3 o'clock. Here you will have to buy Tata Motors and you'll have to short EM. So you'll have to short in equal amounts. So 3.44 is a correlation, Z score. 72% is a correlation, that's quite good. But one worrying thing is here winning trades 54%. It should be actually more than this. Highest losing trade will be less than this, provided we see this particular trade when there was a split. So this call will start giving you profits from today. So once the market opens, that is Tata Motors and Icon Motors. So we have another trade in Tata Motor DVR and Maruti. This is running trades. Tata Motor DVR and Icon Motors, we have another call. So this also generated yesterday. So Tata Motor DVR is a buy and Icon Motors is a short. But worrying thing is the correlation here. But you can see the winning trades is high. 83% is the winning trades. And again, I told you this will not be the right figure, that is the losing trades, because of this particular split. So it will start trading from today. Tata Motor DVR and Icon Motors. Tata Motors and Maruti is a running call. So you can see that Tata TVS Motors we had to buy and Maruti we had to short. 14 trades. 64% is the winning trades. You can see it generated on 28th, and the next day itself it gave you 29,000 rupees profit. So you could have exited the next day. Your investment is just 83,000 rupees. The next day you make roughly around 30,000 rupees. That is a very good profit. And the trade is still continuing. You can see that this has to come to 1. So once it comes to 1, the trade will close. UCO Bank, ALBK, UCO Bank, Syndicate Bank, this trade generated recently. So you can see that UCO Bank is a short here, buy here. Allahabad Bank is a short, 3.66 it started, 2.6, 2.44, 12,000 rupees. Now it is under loss. So we'll wait till the trade. This Z score comes to 1. And your investment is around 87,000 rupees. You could have booked your profit here, but you can still wait till it comes to 1. This is another call which is running S Bank and HDFC. You can see that generated on 5th of May. It is 1.63 now, 10,000 rupees profit. So once it closes around 1, this will increase. So these are some of the pay trades that we have and currently running and new trades. We'll check the coming trades also after some time.